Let's take a quick look at an interesting feature in the Raw plugin called split toning. And open up this image right here. This will give you a good example. 2429. Lots of good color, lots of highlights, and lots of shadows. Now, if you click this button right there, you get into split toning. What it does is it allows you to change the hue, which is the color, and the saturation, which is the purity of the color, in the highlights and the shadows, but not the middle tones. So if you look at a histogram, about this third on this side would be the shadows, and this third on that side would be the highlights, and the middle would be the mid-tones. We get highlights, we get shadows, but nothing changes until we move the saturation. Saturation is basically where we are right now, what we're seeing. So I'm going to move that up to about, let's try about 70. Let's go pretty far so you can see this. And I'll do the same thing on saturation. And they don't have to be the same numbers, but they will in this case. Now that's pretty intense. It's a very hot image. It's a really hot day. So let's do this. Let's come out of here and go to hue on the highlights, and we'll change that into a cooler, more in the blues. And we'll do the same thing to the shadows. Now to me, you'll notice that a lot of the leaves are still what they were originally because they're middle tone. But if you look at this image, it's a cooler image now. And it almost looks, I suppose, like maybe it was taken, getting close to sunset. And it's beginning to get dark, so the air is turning a little bit cooler. And we've added this cool look to it. So split toning allows you to control those two areas. So with the right kind of image, you can have a little bit of fun here. And not all the cool stuff happens in Photoshop. On to the next.